Let's talk about it, because once you understand what's really going on behind the scenes, a lot of things suddenly start to make sense. You ever notice how wealthy people love to flex their cars, their vacations, their homes? But they never talk about the businesses that actually pay for all of it? They might show you the lifestyle, but they'll never show you the engine behind the lifestyle. And that's not an accident. That's intentional. See, the richest people in the world aren't just selling products, and they're not just investing in the stock market. They're tapping into something way more powerful, something that multiplies their money quietly while everyone else works harder for less. And here's the truth most people don't realize. The wealthiest people guard their income sources like a secret map. Not because they're greedy, but because if too many people figure it out, the opportunity disappears. So what's this business they don't want you to know about? It's the kind of business where you don't trade time for money. Instead, you build something once, and it keeps paying you over and over again. And no, I'm not talking about the cliche passive income stuff you hear on TikTok. I'm talking about a system the rich have been using for decades, long before the internet, long before social media. A system where the goal isn't to work more, but to remove yourself completely. Here's the part most people miss. The rich don't get rich by doing the work. They get rich by owning the system that does the work. While most people are out there looking for a job, the wealthy are looking for leverage. Real leverage. The kind that scales without needing extra hours, extra manpower, or extra energy. And some of the most profitable businesses they own, you wouldn't even recognize them if you passed by. They own boring businesses, invisible businesses. Businesses nobody thinks about, but everybody uses. Think about it. Not flashy businesses. Not social media agencies, not dropshipping stores, not trendy investments. I'm talking about laundromats, self-storage facilities, waste management companies, ATM routes, vending machine networks, commercial cleaning services, quiet businesses that print money without making noise. The kind of businesses you don't see on Instagram because they're not glamorous. Nobody's posting a selfie next to a dumpster company they own, but that dumpster company might be making them millions every year. And that's exactly why the rich love them. They're stable, predictable, low competition, and best of all, nobody pays attention to them. While everyone else is fighting over the same trendy business models, the wealthy are buying industries that will never go out of style. People will always need storage. They'll always need cleaning. They'll always need their clothes washed, their buildings maintained, their machines repaired, their trash collected. It's the kind of business where even a recession can't kill it, because these are essential services. And here's the twist. The reason you barely hear about these opportunities is because the people who own them aren't talking. They're not selling courses. They're not making TikToks. They're not teaching it publicly. They're quietly buying more locations, more routes, more contracts, more real estate. Because the fewer people who know, the more profitable it stays. But the wealthy don't just stop there. They use these businesses for something even more powerful: tax advantages. They can write off expenses, equipment, repairs, vehicles, property, even losses. And the money the business generates, they can use it to buy real estate, invest in other companies, or acquire even more boring businesses. It's a money machine feeding another money machine. Meanwhile, the average person is stuck chasing income that disappears as soon as they stop working. This is the part nobody explains. Wealth isn't about how much you make. It's about what you own. And the rich own systems. They own cash flow. They own leverage. But the reason they don't want you to know about these businesses is simple. If more people realize that the most profitable opportunities are hidden in plain sight, quiet, simple, unsexy businesses, then they'd become harder to acquire. Prices would rise, competition would increase, margins would shrink, the playing field would level. And trust me, the rich do not want the playing field to level. But here's the truth you need to hear. Nothing is stopping you from stepping into this world except knowledge. You don't need millions to start. Many people begin with one vending machine, one ATM, One small cleaning contract, one piece of equipment leased out for cash flow. And from there, they scale. The wealthy aren't smarter. They just understand one thing. You don't get rich by working harder. You get rich by building something that works harder than you. And once you see the world through that lens, the entire game changes. Because the real secret the rich don't tell you is this: the most profitable business is the one no one notices, the one nobody posts about, the one hidden behind the curtain while everyone else gets distracted by glamour. And the moment you stop chasing flashy opportunities and start building real systems, long-term assets, and boring businesses that never stop earning, that's the moment you stop living paycheck to paycheck and start stepping into the kind of wealth they've been quietly building for decades. Thank you for watching.